Good morning, gang. How is your Monday? Anybody over there? You guys? You down in front. Yeah. Monday? You like your Mondays? Cool. That's a good thing. I do too. Mondays are pretty neat. I get to come here and drive trains. So for uh, fans. Yeah, fans. Phew. Today we're doing classics. We're doing classics. Choo choos. Choo choo trains. We are doing these. We'll find ourselves a route. Uh, and see where we want to go. We haven't done Alaska in a long time, quite honestly. Mountains, hmm, 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 hmm. Or Donner Pass. But the mountain sub. Ooh, and a GP9. That could be cool. See if we can start off with something simple, you know? St. Louis trailer set. And the first one is when you make a run from Cumberland to Kaiser. Now for the second, legendary a steep 17-mile grade. You're having helpers added for the rugged climb ahead. Climb. Ooh, oh, yeah. Let's do that one. Let us does that. Well, good morning, sir. Thank you very much for the sub, the Geordie Lion. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, I know. Probably right. You know? This is true. This is true. Music's there. It's just quiet. Oh, I forget. You don't have to. Okay, this is a beginner phone receive new train orders ahead. Cool. Let's see here. All right. Thank you. Okay. Hmm. I guess those are headlights. Yeah. Lighten up the tracks in front. What you know about that? Wow. Notch one breaks free that easy. Very cool. That's right. And yes, cheers, y'all. Oh, that is good. Yummy. Yeah, I can get it first thing in the morning. Ha 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 ha. Oh, jeez. Sorry about that. Okay. T2 and stop at Ultima where the helpless set will be removed. Oh, okay. Trying to tell me you can't hear that. It's on the thing. Know what I mean, Vern? It's background music. I mean, that. You're not hearing that. Are you hearing that at all? Let me see something. Well, I have to shut down the game to listen for it because it would be coming in the same that I'm hearing. Because it's playing in my ear and I can't mute it without muting it. Do you know what I mean? Darko, can you hear the music in my stream? No? I mean, my audio output capture is hammered. Let me see something here. about there? Okay, how about there? I don't know why the source settings were switched over to something else. It was showing it there. No, I don't do Windows updates. But there was an OBS update. I hate updates. Well, thank you for telling me about that. So you can hear it now. Thank you. Yeah, you probably couldn't hear the game either. Like they. Here we go. No, thank you. I hate that. Some programs like that, like OBS. They do an update and it screws it. Well, it changes everything. I shouldn't say it screws everything up. It changes everything. No, thank you. I was like, well, I can hear it. Why can't you hear it? Because it had changed the capture device. It says capture device. But it had changed which one it was doing. Or using. Sorry. Yummy. Yes. Coffee this morning is yummy. Mom's getting ready to go to play bingo, so have fun, Ma. Good morning, sir.
I just want to tell you that's the voice.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Yeah, sometimes it's first thing in the morning when I'm still waking up and I haven't had much talking to do. It'll do that.
This yummy was beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, I'm in the car driving to the home, so...
Ah. Both hands on the wheel and all that good stuff, you know.
Oh, I am paying attention.
Oh, good.
One hand steering wheel, one hand on the gear stick.
Yeah. In the car.
Ah, I have
Anyway.
automatic transmission.
Or using these, no, not that gear stick.
Good
Look
day.
back on TSC, I've just noticed. What?
3-2, mate. Not too that big result.
Which one? Ah, we can't play more than one. We can't play more than one game. We can't play more than one game in this season. Are you in about Karabakh?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, we beat them 9-3 on aggregate.
Yeah, okay, but I expect more goals.
We put out a weak team, to be fair. We didn't play all the same players as we did in the first game. We've arrested some players that have played a lot of football. Soccer! How did St. Louis do this weekend, actually? We got beat, because we always get beat. It's nothing new. See, was it San Diego, I think, this weekend? I think. Let's have a look. Let's see. San Diego 2, St. Louis 0. Hey, he's on the TSC. Got the TSC. Shame he wasn't on the THC. He might be on the THC. Who knows?
I like because he's on the TSC. I like to see the TSC.
I prefer him playing TSC on THC. On THC. Jesus, that sounds.
Elemento
That was
being
a-
QRST. Would be XYZ.
Who are it?
Have you stopped streaming again on this channel? Darko said.
Stop streaming. No, I was streaming yesterday.
Just there's no logo on Discord anymore. There was a logo they were doing.
What?
There was a logo on Discord. There's not one now, right?
Ah, no logo. No. What the fuck logo?
Yeah, fuck logos.
Fuck logo. I mean, I'm not a serious streamer like you guys. Who
I'm not a
cares?
serious streamer. Sync is not a serious streamer. We stream,
yeah,
but we're not serious. Right?
I don't pay attention too much on that.
Did you see the colour of the water of his wig when he washed it? Jesus.
No.
It was darker. The rivers in the Gandhi are cleaner. No disrespect. I also don't know if you care, but your webcam is not streaming.
I turned it off.
Oh, sorry, train coming down the thingamabobber. What's it called? The horseshoe curve.
See? On. Off.
On? Off.
That is correct.
You should.
If you make,
One.
if you try to make some good logo for me, I will do that. Believe me, but because
Let
I
me use 1 second off the chat GPT though. Continue.
I don't have idea really. What should
Chat GPT. Because why would I want to do it myself and somebody else can do it?
Okay, but
Can you make a logo for my friend Darko Sim? He loves to stream simulator. Yeah.
no, you put no. You put that I'm a casual gamer who play various video games, not just simulations.
Ah, well, I've only, I suppose, yeah. I'm a player. Various games.
But Darko, you don't live in your parents' basement.
Yeah,
You're gonna throw the whole thing off.
Oh my god, I'm so sleepy. It's almost 4 o'clock afternoon in my time here.
Yep. We know.
Back?
That's how clocks work.
Yeah, shoot.
Work.
You go back to work outside.
Today I changed my pistol for the model I changed.
I thought you said,
really,
I changed the pistol for the Kalashnikov.
Not in real life. I mean, I
That's
I
good.
have a Glock 17, but
Alright, yeah.
I tried to beg my friend to. I wanted to beg that pistol because I don't know, it's too much bigger for me. So today they give me a new one. It's a Glock 19. So, and it's really much more better than 17.
If you look, it's got no serial numbers on it. Crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I must have a gun.
Great
I'm not
ticket.
good at that, but yeah, I know.
You see them signing the serial number down.
In your personal, they put you in your personal paper, you must have that. So. Anyway,
Are you seeing people who create a logo or live in basements? On ChatGPT, is that what you're saying?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Sweet. Good. I'm glad. I've got you on Darko. I've got you a logo. It's actually quite good to be fair. I like it quite a lot. I like it a lot.
okay, let's see that. You put on the Discord?
I can put it in Singers Discord.
Okay, in the general, let's see that.
Yeah,
Oh no, wait, don't put that, maybe you should send me on the private, in the inbox of it.
yeah. I like it quite a lot to be fair. It's really well done.
Really? Okay, let's see.
Where are you? Darko. So you Darko Sim today, or you Flickstocks, or what's the name to it?
Darko Doc. Click,
Darko.
click. Oh, what is that? Oh, really?
I like that. I like that a lot. I like touch.
Look at that.
I have to pull over to answer a phone call, right? This guy's got, a thumb that you can't even see. It's a blur working that phone. And he's armed.
I was driving. We hadn't some for the Glock 19. Do you like that, Darko?
Oh, it's looking good. I mean, it's a little bigger than I put, because if I put that on my, I think it's not cover all picture. Little a big one.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. If you're not going to use it, I'll put it in this Singers Discord to show everyone.
No, wait. Let's see something. Let's check. For example, upload that, apply, and save. And changes now. So you can see, wait. Well, it's now on the chat. Can you see that?
1 second.
Not on the chat, on the Discord.
Yeah, see it.
Change it to my Discord.
Yeah, it looks good. I like it.
Okay. Wait, put it on the edits. Change that.
Does look good.
Okay. Done.
Thank you. That's ChatGPT for you. I
And
create anything you can get it done for you for free.
Okay, I change it. That's the picture on the Twitch and Discord. That's it.
There you go.
Thank you very much, Mr.
ChatGPT. For all your virgin needs.
I didn't know that ChatGPT can take that. That's nice thing.
Can you create a
So where are we?
personality for my friend?
In the mountains somewhere. I forget.
Shit, I typed that.
I mean, on the game, where are we?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Times X.
I forget. Some mountains, so
Ultimates-
it's got to be
Ultimates-
over in the east because it's
Ultimates.
it's a Chesapeake and Ohio,
There you go.
the Chessie system, so it's somewhere over east of here.
Look like some mountains.
Yep,
That's what it
probably
would be.
either the Blue, the Allegheny, somewhere.
That BNSF or
No, Chessie.
because I don't see the car in the place. Because
I can't believe you're driving and looking at your phone as a police officer. Hell yeah, big up.
my phone is have how to tell
A stand.
It's welded to the dashboard.
to stay in the one place. I'm not using my phone. My hand is.
It's
on
funny,
the
right?
back.
It's funny, right? You see him drive past it. You see him drive past somebody on the phone, and they're like, "That's a police officer." Right?
Uh-oh.
No, but anyway, I mean, don't get me wrong, but
Oh, no.
I pay attention about it. But if police is coming, the fucking, I mean, care.
They didn't know who I fucking am. You know what I mean?
Of
And then,
course.
do you remember that?
Of
Do you remember that time that dude pulled you over, and he didn't realize it was you, and then he realized it was you, and you started chatting to him?
Yeah, yeah.
Get pulled over, the other cop standing there with his phone going, wow, that does look cool.
One time when I speak like you now with Jordi, I speak with him, and that moment the police stopped me, and he said that that's me. Oh, that's you. Okay, bye bye. I said bye bye, and Jordi heard that. He can't believe. I said, okay. I mean, that's a normal thing. We are colleagues. What do you expect to pay a tax on me?
You're gonna, what are you watching there that's so important, big guy? And you say, oh, I'm
Yeah.
watching Sinker Stream. And they're like, who is the
Yeah,
Sinker
of course.
dissident?
Of course.
We need to send somebody over there to check him out real quick. They said it was rain and snow last night. It's 36 degrees. It was like 39 degrees. They said it's snowing outside. I said, how does that work? But I never saw any snow. It rained. Excuse me. It's plenty wet out.
Here, yesterday was really beautiful day, but today the degrees is same, but it's so cloudy and so black clouds. That's why I'm so sleepy, because the changing of the weather, I hate that when that.
Oh, yeah. It's a rainy
it's not
day
rain.
here, too.
Yeah, but it's not rain, just a cloud, nothing else.
Yeah.
But I see that people is changed the. How to say that? The weather is change your mood.
Oh, yeah.
That's-
Let's see. We've got it coming up here pretty soon. Good Lord. A week from today? Next Monday, they're saying 73 degrees. Tuesday, 74 degrees. I mean, yeah. And getting down into the 60s at night. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This Friday, 80 degrees. Good Lord. Wow. Welcome to spring. 80 degrees.
Yeah. Jesus, I'd take 80 degrees right now. Hey Siri, what's 80 degrees in Celsius?
80
Well,
degrees Fahrenheit is 26.67 degrees Celsius.
On me, it's 15 now.
Yeah, it's about 3, yeah, 4. I don't know.
Right now it's 36 out. Yeah, so
How much that is Celsius? 36.
Hey, Siri, what's the
if I switch
It's
this,
currently 12 degrees.
That's 12 outside. Hey Siri, what's the temperature in Fahrenheit?
It's 54 degrees right now.
so right now it's 7 out. And Friday it's supposed to get up to 26. Yeah. And then in the upper teens, lower 20s the rest of the week.
46 here. Hey, sorry, what's the weather like for the next 7 days in Fahrenheit?
Between today and next Sunday, the weather will start out with cloudy skies, then partly cloudy skies. Daily high temperatures will be between 56 and 49 degrees. Low temperatures will be between 45 and 37.
It's not bad. It's about right for this time of year.
Can I book a flight to St. Louis so I can go and spend Friday in the heat? What do you mean now? Are you driving to work or driving home, Darko?
4 o'clock?
Are you driving home from work?
Yes,
Is the traffic bad?
of course, always.
And then, you know when I was on promo, ages ago, and you said there was a lot of toll booths in Serbia. Are they expensive?
I don't understand. Sorry.
Do you know when you, a toll, like when you've got to like pull and stop and there's a barrier in front of you and you've got to pay to go on the road kind of thing?
Oh yes, yes, yes.
Are they expensive?
Of course. Everything is expensive here. That makes sense. I mean, the small salary and everything other things is much more expensive than your salary. So that's how it's working here.
Yeah.
Can you buy like a monthly pass?
Well, I have a, no, that's the year pass.
A yearly? Oh,
Like-
okay.
And I put
Yeah,
it like a
sometimes-
tag. Like a
Yeah,
tag.
and
in my car.
the camera flashes and you're able to go through kind of
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, I've seen that before.
That's
Yeah, I've got that for the car
But
wash.
many people not use that, Many people just stop on the ramp, pick up the card, and pay when they finish that
Yeah.
part of the trip.
See, I
But
drive
I'm
10
not-
miles to go around it.
I connected my card with my personal card, where I.
Ah, right, yeah. What you should have done is you should have stuck it on Adriana's card and not told her.
No, she don't know. She don't know. She don't drive.
Ah, okay.
I'm the only driver in my car. And
Not for
the
long.
lucky-
Not
Yeah,
for
I
long.
was
Yeah,
gonna
I
say.
can. No, really, that's something I really like because next time
You're
I
gonna
tell
make taxi.
because every time, come on, sign me here, okay. This is, I will buy the car for the lucky and they say, your mother, yeah, you just pick up your mother and from now on, she's in your, that's just your duty, man. No more, no more.
Love it.
You know how much time I won't go to sleep or something. So please, I'm driving, I must go there.
You poor thing.
Yeah.
Stinker, when do you switch to normal voice?
After about the third pot of coffee.
Okay.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
If I were to do that at bingo, they'd lose their minds.
B17.
Can you imagine that? Oh, 69. You'd be like, ooh, shoot, can you lick your eyebrows too? Hey, yes, I can. I can breathe through my ears.
Climbing all over you. Oh, Sinker.
No, but that's the we call that a color of the voice. You have, your voice is the, how to say that? That's the
Velvet.
real man voice. No, that's the real man.
Beef, it's what's for dinner. Yeah,
That's the macho
Yeah.
man voice. No,
Macho man. I wanna be your macho man.
that's Chris doesn't have a deep voice. He has one of those voices that also comes off very calm. He has perfect diction, all that. That's why he spent 30 years as a police dispatcher
Oh yeah.
and working the 911. 911. What's your emergency? Oh my God! Somebody just lit a bomb and threw it in through my mail slot. Okay, be calm now. This won't hurt for long. Oh, Oh, okay. I feel much better now since I talked to you.
It's more hurtful. Be careful.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what is the good stuff with that voice? Because the women like that deep voice. I don't know why. Yeah.
Oh,
they like
it's
it.
one of those. You know what they say about men
Hey,
with big
for
feet?
example, when you say
They have
can you
big
say
shoes.
much more deeper than ever. You just say baby. Like,
Baby.
It
how
hasn't
much?
really changed much since I was in the latter part of grammar school, quite honestly. I
You went to
was,
school?
yeah, right. I was probably,
12.
yeah, 12 years old, 11, 12 years old when my voice dropped as far as it has now. It hasn't changed much at all. My dad had the exact same voice. I remember, like the weekend after my dad passed away, I was out at Mom's house for something. Uh-oh. That's one. That's one. Where is it at? Where is it at?
There it is.
I was out at Mom's house, and the phone rang,
Right.
and I picked up the phone. Hello. And whoever was on the other end freaked
Lost it. Yeah, because I thought
Oh
it was
my God! Yeah.
your dad.
because Dad and I have the exact same voice.
Oh, the poor bastard. I mean, what?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's my old man and I don't want to say I'm a carbon copy of him because I'm not. You know, I'm a product of both my parents. But
Yeah.
yeah, our voices are the same. Absolutely
Even me
the
and my
same.
dad, we don't sound the same.
I remember calling him at work, and he'd answer the phone for me. I'm like, "What are you doing there, big guy?" Oh no.
Car wash. Oh, they opened the car wash. One more big car wash is open here. Oh, I like it. No, that's not the.
I like it like that.
No, I
Yep.
like when I see the car wash because that's not every car wash. You have the car wash when you buy the tickets and you personally using wash it. But no, this is somebody is washing for you.
Oh
I mean, it's
Jesus.
much
Oh,
more.
like a
Oh, the head.
Yeah.
I like
Oh,
it.
you've got a new follower.
Thanks there for the
Yeah,
follower. Oh,
Follower.
Starian.
Welcome to the crazy world.
Oh,
Welcome to Lil Sinker on Twitch.
and yeah, it's odd. Mandy, my oldest daughter, when she laughs, it is a carbon copy of my first wife, Cheryl. I mean, it's really weird when she laughs. I spin around like she's right behind me, kind of thing. You know, it's really weird. And now, my middle daughter, Nikki, is that the end of it? Nope, not a mid train. That's an end train.
Is that the
Is that after me finishing my porn career?
When Nikki talks, she, when she was a kid growing up, she was born in the desert, and we moved back when she was, 3,
right?
and the change in the climate gave her almost like constant allergies. The way
All right.
when she talked, it was like her nasal passages were constantly clogged.
Oh, bless her.
And they didn't have Claritin back then. I mean, it was what 40 years ago. But there was one time I talked to her on the phone, and it was
You thought
weird.
it was your wife.
Well, because her head wasn't clogged,
Right.
and I didn't recognize her voice. at all.
So can you put Nikki on, please?
Yeah, it was really freaky. She has a completely different voice. I mean, her pronunciation of everything is completely different. It's really cool.
I've never heard you without your nasal being congested.
Yeah. So how you doing, Starian? Thanks for coming in. I appreciate that. Good seeing you. And thanks for the follow. It's very cool of you because that's it, man. I'm enjoying that. Oh, yes.
Are you seeing stars yet?
No, it's started to back up a little bit.
No, back up.
When you're looking for rolling stock from NS, we get a lot of it through here. Luther Yard, up on the north side of town, is an NS yard, and we get quite a bit along that subdivision. We get quite a bit of NS traffic. Most of what we see here in town, of course, is Uncle Pete and BNSF, but yeah, my aunt, my mom's sister, worked for Norfolk and Western for a long time. Oh, okay. The Dutch one. Aha. Oh yeah, I guess you would. Yeah, it's one of our Class A's, so it's, you know, a big part, as much as UP, BNSF, KCS, which is Party CN now. CSX, I already said that, but yeah. Yeah, Norfolk Southern's gonna come up quite a bit on a Google search, I'd imagine. National Sportwagen. Far out. It's probably a wagon. Yeah.
Wagon? Oh, see.
All you have to do is tilt the algorithm your way. Just start making more and more posts about NS. The U-36. That's a General Electric. We used to call them U-boats. For whatever reason. Yeah, the GEs, Seaboard, SCL, Seaboard Coastline, it's been absorbed by others, I think by CSX. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. I remember when they were black, when I was a kid, we moved from this area down to Florida and then back up 3 years later after Dad had finished college. And we took the train, and it was Seaboard. That was my first time riding the train. I was 2 and then 5, 4, let's see, 67, 4. I was 4 when we came back, so I was 1 and then 4. But I remember going down there and wandering the aisles of the train, and I made friends with this group of nuns. They were feeding me candy. So of course they were my best friends.
Of course.
You know. Yeah, I used to like Seaboard Coastline. It was almost like a jet black, looked like Lionel lines, black with a gold stripe, pinstripe up the sides. Turn that. Oh, you can turn that. I don't think they let me turn on the Oh, they do. There we go. And get the gauge lights, step lights. Well, let me do the ditch lights. Figures.
No, we can't ditch it, so I've tried many
Oh.
times, but it just doesn't work. Can't ditch Sinker, everybody, if you've tried. Or if you want to try. Choose. This website is so bad.
Back when I first got into rail fanning and model railroading back in the 60s,
1986.
I was in love with SCL's livery, Sioux Line's livery, of course the Chesapeake and Ohio, the Chessie system, C&O, B&O, Mopac, all those. Yeah. That's one thing about Classic. You don't have, well, even in TSW, they don't let you use all the switches that are there. They only give you a certain amount of them. I think they do that for a safety standpoint, so that if you were to actually wander up on a locomotive, you're not going to be able to start the damn thing. Although they do show you on one of them. Is that it? Nope. Where, you know, they show you how to prime it, how to start the prime mover, yada yada yada, but they don't show you, well, in one they do, I remember, again, I forget which one, but they show you which breakers you have to throw, so on and so forth, to get it going. Yeah, same here. I could get into an American locomotive and, you know, get my way through it. I'll guarantee
Anybody
it.
else scared by that?
Yeah,
Just me?
you
Okay.
should be.
Anybody else expecting him to, like, you know, steal an F-40 anytime soon when he goes with CNL? Probably.
You should be more frightened of me finding an aircraft.
Oh, that's not an issue. That doesn't scare me. That's... What, you're gonna fly it across the Atlantic? You'll nose dive it in minutes. This is cool, man!
That'd be, oh wow, man, we're going faster than anybody ever has ever. But if it was one of those things, the pilot is unconscious. Does anybody know how to land an airplane? Then you'd be happy to have me on board.
Really? I don't know.
Yeah, I could land an aircraft.
Commercial airliner? Really? I don't know. I've seen you fly, don't forget. On flights.
I know.
I don't know if you could land a commercial airliner.
I'll bet you I could.
Really, with all their electronics and how much...
Yeah,
it's not
actually,
really
that's
hard
part of
flying
what would
anymore.
help you.
I'd like to see it. In fact, I'd pay to see it. What?
Yeah.
But I'm not planning on seeing
Yeah,
not
I was
planning on
gonna
seeing
say.
it anytime soon.
And I paid for this flight. This is hilarious.
It reminds me of Family Guy, right? Yeah. Peter's talking to a guy. And, sorry, Peter's on a plane and it gets hijacked. And there's a guy asleep. And he wakes the guy up and goes, "Hey, buddy, yeah, we're gonna die." Oh, God! It's like, I just thought I should let you know.
Nice. That'd be the way to do it. Yeah, I'm not landing this plane until my GoFundMe has at least $25K in it.
Oh, shit.
That'd be a riot. All
Do
the
you reckon
phones
if you,
come out.
Do you reckon if you apply to be a flight attendant and your name is Jack, you get instantly rejected?
No, but they'd probably let me be a greeter at the door. Stand there, as they're deplaning. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Yeah,
I had problems
with
with bye-bye. I said bye-bye. Which part didn't you understand? The buh or the bye?
the bye.
Bye-bye. Have a great time. Bye-bye. See, there you go. I wouldn't mind a shitty fountain, you know, as long as it had change in the bottom of it.
You spare some change?
I've got kids, man. Somebody's got to support them. Actually, I shouldn't say that. My kids are doing better at supporting themselves than I did. So, you know.
You've talked well, I don't want to sell yourself as a secret. Mr. Cinco, yes? Do not undersell yourself, yes? Mr. Cinco.
That'd be my 15 minutes of sheer terror / fame. It was necessary that I did a barrel roll on the way down to the landing strip.
That would be great.
I had to bleed off some speed. HP 8? $2, nice. It's a steal. There's a couple of places where you could actually probably buy one of them for damn near the same cost. We've got one place just over the river in Illinois where they do a lot of old rebuilding. They take locos that were pulled out of service and they rebuild, repaint, and then, you know, lease them or sell them out. Yeah, I was going to say there's some that don't. In the rail fanning community, there's a lot of people that go different ways on different series, either from Siemens or GE. And there's different schools of thought, and there's different camps. Challenger all the way, you know, this kind of thing. I just say, okay, you know, it's Amtrak, so it's going to break down. Normally, when you need to be somewhere at a certain time. A lot of the long haul runs that come through here will notoriously be anywhere from 4 to 6 hours late. I haven't. I think I might have at one point when I first started running Classic. Purchased a couple of locos just for the sake of it. But yeah, I normally only do it on sale as well. Shoot, I've got, oh Lord, for Classic, I think 70 some odd DLCs on this game. I've only got like 45 on TSW. Last time I looked, it was crazy. But I haven't purchased anything new since TSW 6. And normally I just go for the bare minimum. You know, same thing with the trucker things. Yeah, I've done those. On Classic, it was the Centipede for the Horseshoe Curve. I remember those from when I was a kid and thought they were, you know, pretty cool. I think I bought the GG1 for that reason, because I always loved them when I was a kid. But, oh, pardon me. You made it home. Woo! Okie doke. Thanks for being by. Ladies and gentlemen, Darko Sim. Yeah, that's the get a lot of that around here too. There's a lot of stuff because they have to spend the money that they make, otherwise they'll be taxed on it. So they buy new stuff all the time. Yeah, it's one of those things, a cash flow thing. But yeah, I mean, again, I would say, gosh, you're just a kid, but you're 33 years old. You're not a kid. Yeah, I'm not much older. I'm not, no, I'm not double your age yet. Close. I'm only 62. I'll be 63 this year. And shoot, I didn't spend, I mean, I've spent some time on Amtrak, but not a ton. I mean, I've just always been an avid rail fan. I've always been a model railroader, although I haven't had a layout myself. Oh, geez. Since I went in the service in the early 80s. So I guess that's kind of a while now. It seems like just a little while ago. Yeah, you start clapping when the plane lands. We normally do that. I can understand that. Yeah, my mom is 86. And shoot, I can't keep up with her. She is a bundle of energy. She's up and out playing bingo this morning. I need to set her up with a VR headset and get her VR bingo on her computer at home. If you have elderly parents and they like the thought of using the computer, my biggest piece of advice is get the Quick Assist working now so that you can screen share with them and control their computer, because they'll be calling you every 20 minutes. I worked in IT for a long time, the service industry forever, and yada yada yada. So people are constantly calling me, hey, what do I do? How do I do this, that, and otherwise? It's normal. I'm used to it. And with Mom, I would almost have to drive the half hour out to her house just to click over here. So I just got her a new laptop and got her set up with the screen share, and it makes it so much. I can take care of something in 3 minutes. Oh, that's right. You used to work the help desk. Yeah, yes, I've worked the help desk for a while. Yeah, I can understand that, clapping when the plane lands. I've been on Southwest flights where they do that. You land, and it's a rough landing, and a pilot comes on and says, sorry about that. Shoot, the last time I landed here, let's see, is this Virginia Altamont Main 1? Okay. How far? Half a mile. Shoot. Coming up pretty close. Saying that the runway had been repaved since the last time he had landed there, so it's like an inch and a half, 2 inches taller than it was last time. So he wasn't expecting to hit the ground that early. I thought that was hilarious. And then everybody clapped. Yeah, I believe you. I volunteer. I belong to an American Legion post out where I grew up at, and I call bingo every week. And you know the bingo crowd, the gold hair crowd, I'm sorry, blue hair crowd. 6 years in the Marine Corps. Thank you very much. Thank you. I was a radio tech and an operator engineer in the Marine Corps. I feel like they're having to stop right up here. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. It's gonna be our red right up here. But yeah, hanging out with that crowd. I don't think of it as weird. I wouldn't sweat it. Yeah, there you go. I think they're gonna snag the helpers off there. They'll probably just disappear. By 35s. Sit back and relax. It'll continue in part 3. I see. Part 2. Lost by okay. Lost my cursor. Okay. All right. While we're here, I'm going to run across the hall. Be right back. Anniversary? Is it your anniversary, KS? Or is it mine? Is it
It's
your
yours.
Really? How long? Does it say?
No, it doesn't.
Oh. I was gonna say
I-
probably 5 years.
I log on to your Twitch channel and that's what it says.
I'll be darned. Well, thank you. I'm still looking for my cursor. Oh, did it move? It did something. Okay. Let's see if I can get over to part 3. Or a little further. 3. Here we go. Okay, start. It's one of those things where the cursor has disappeared. The game does this every now and again. I gotta somehow, oh, there it was. There it is. Got it. Hopefully it'll let me have my cursor back and get, aha, there it is. Phew. New orders ahead. Gauge lights and the step lights. Okay. I think we're still in the red. And how to get a hold of the tower, or the... Yeah, that was me. That was back in the early 80s. When I was still in like a pro-am status. Yeah. Yes, I skated. I lived to skate and skate to live back then. Yeah. I actually skated with Stacy in a contest in California, a Pepsi Challenge contest. I got to skate. It was amazing for me. I got to skate with Alan Gelfand, Stacy Peralta, Shogo Kubo, some pretty big names. I think his name's Tom Scholes, Tom something. He was heavily into freestyle at the time. But yeah, it was fun. Oh, right on. Yeah, skating was the thing. Everybody had a mini ramp. Everybody, and some of the mini ramps got to be 8 or 9 feet tall. We were invading swimming pools all around town. We're gonna try taking off through this anyway. And we're going through this, even if it is red. Rodney Mullen, right on. I remember I was probably, 5 or 6 years old when I got my first guitar. Dad bought it. It was a Gibson GS. Acoustic, electric. And I was sitting on the floor in my bedroom with a box of Hi-Ho crackers and a Mel Bay book, learning chords way, and I didn't play again until, after I got out of the service. And I've got an acoustic, was an 1861 standard balladeer, that I play now. So the signal indicates you see me stop at M&K Junction, where another helper set will be on. Okay. Cool. That was after I had kind of wound up my DJ career. call it a career. I would DJ in the clubs and the occasional rave from time to time, way back. Back when I was working for Sega America, I used to service the Sega Genesis and the 32X and the Sega CD and so on back in those days. Video gamer from way, way back. I've still got friends that, uh-oh, there it is, come on, heading up the hill. If you like trains there, Starion, and you ever get over to the States, I recommend going to this place. If you don't recognize it right off the bat, this here is the Horseshoe Curve. You've probably seen the DLC, the route. It's on TSW and on Classic. It's in Pennsylvania, a little town called Altoona, Pennsylvania. Awesome place to go. I've been here. If you go to my YouTube channel, you'll find it. I put up a video a couple of years ago where my oldest daughter and I went and visited this place right here. It's really cool. But yeah, I still play a little bit. Virginia. Yeah, you'll be pretty close. Within, 8 or 10 hour drive, or less. Centralia, Pennsylvania? Yeah. That's also, I think Centralia is also on the Tennessee line, which is all NS now, as you've seen. And 918. Shoot, we probably didn't even hear the Amtrak going down the hill this morning. Crap, I missed it. Every morning there's an eastbound Amtrak that goes down the hill past here. I caught it in this live stream I did from there. Oh, excuse me, but it's like a mecca for railfanners. Railfans, because they get, if you're there for an hour, you'll see 3-4 trains, which is pretty cool. Oh, cool. Heck yeah. Yeah, anytime you can get out and travel. I'm a road trip kind of guy. I'm right in the middle. I'm in St. Louis. I'm right in the middle of the state, so, road tripping back and forth and up. And last year I went and visited a streaming buddy, actually a couple, up in Canada, and then came back down through and stopped for a couple of days with Zeke Cooper. That's where I was going when I stopped at Altoona. Went up and visited Zeke up in New York. And had to stop here. Even spent the night at the Horseshoe Curve Inn. Cool little $40 motel. It was worth the $40. Yeah, I would say if you're into motorsports, Darlington, also up in upstate New York, is Watkins Glen. I went there on our way back. We stopped into Watkins Glen, and it was very cool. Beautiful, beautiful country up there along the Finger Lakes. We spent the night in Utica and then traveled down south and then west over to Cleveland and went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, which was amazing. I'd love to go back there again. But yeah, that area is really neat. We don't have the I think so. I think so. Shoot, I'd almost have to goggle it. It would make sense. It's 90 minutes, let's see, within 90 minutes of New York City and Philadelphia. So yeah. It's right up there, along with the, in the Pocono Mountains. So Yipper, you are correct. Oh yeah. Yeah, we've got it here too. My mom's family are German and Romanian, basically. Grandma was from Romania, Grandpa was from Germany. Way back. Yeah, and again, it's all in, the timing, really. They say if you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes, it'll change. The first time I went up to upstate New York, when we went to the Horseshoe Curve, was the first part of April. Now, down here, it was in the upper 70s, almost 80 degrees, right? Beautiful, perfect camping weather. And my daughter and I were going tent camping up in Herkimer. Now, early April in upstate New York is horrifying. It was in, the low 30s and rainy and windy and just like, yikes. 43 seconds. I mean, we get a decent winter. I mean, summer. I would rather the winter and fall be a lot longer. Oh yeah, it's beautiful up there. It really is. I'm telling you, it's gorgeous up there. I waited till June when I went up to Canada. I've got family in Kitchener, Canada, just west of Toronto, and I hadn't been up there since '75. Same thing, that was the last time I'd been up to like Niagara Falls and whatnot. Mandy went up there and we went up to Buffalo. And the place that I went and visited was the farthest north latitude that I've ever been. A little town called Meaford. Good friend Mr. Snipes lives up there. And it was awesome. Had a great time. Yeah. Oh, I know. Yeah, I'm the same way. I mean, I lived on the West Coast when I was in the service, down in the desert. Spent almost my entire hitch in the desert. And I visited Montana, Wyoming. I've been in a lot of places. East, west, north, south. I lived in Florida, here in the Midwest, out west, so on and so forth. And it is power move going down the hill. I thought I heard that. Wasn't here. Those are SD70s, far out. They've got quite a few of those in there. They'll use them as helpers. They're running back down to Altoona. Altoona's right over in here. We've run this route so many times on TSW. place. But yeah. Oh, that was an NSGP9. What are we running here? I think we're running 35s. They've got a GP9 planted there now. There was a small steam engine there for a long time, and I think they moved it out probably a dozen years ago and dropped that GP9 in there. Yep. Yeah, the switchers are used for shunting in what would you call the local parlance, that kind of thing. But yeah, I grew up calling them switchers, or a switching engine. Alco, the old RS1s through the RS3s, 5s, and I think 7s. They call those road switchers. A lot of the smaller GPs like these might have been used for road switching duty as well. Nowadays, shoot, they'll use Dash 8s for doing road switching and transfers. Excuse me. Oh yeah, the SW1500s, the 12s and the 15s. They've got them on Peninsula Corridor. It's pretty much the same thing, only it's absolutely no frills as far as the cab setups. But they've got just as much tractive effort as a lot of our road units. Smaller road units, they're 4-axle. But we got a lot of space to cover. I mean, some of these yards are huge over here. I mean, you're looking at, yards that are 3 and 4 miles long. And if they're being used for humping operations or anything like that, or, transfers from one yard to another, they might have to go 15, 20 miles, to do a transfer. See a lot of transfers coming through here. If you're around this summer, you'll probably catch me doing some rail fanning downtown. There's a few good places here in town that are, good for going out and rail fanning. We don't have quite the traffic that they've got, like at the Horseshoe Curve. There's one place I'm thinking about going to. I think it's called East Rochelle. It's northwest of Chicago. It's about a 8 or 10 hour drive from here, which isn't all that far. Where they've got a diamond up there that gets a lot of traffic. The 2000 series, yeah. Oh, cool. Very nice. Yeah, from I was gonna say that was about the same time as the switch over here in the early '60s, when they were going from steam to diesel. We still had some steam running, especially in short lines and subdivisions for doing transfers and whatnot. But they were heavily into the switchover at that time, and most of them were F-types, PAs. A lot of Alco stuff was on the rails at that time. Yeah. Very cool. I kind of wish we had gone further electrifying just the NES, or the NEC, excuse me. Got most of the electrification done. Because, like I say, I was in love with the GG1s. I think the Centipede was electrified at one point. But we could have probably done a lot better if we had done that. But with the advent of the interstate highway system, I kind of put a bit of a damper on rail, traffic. Oh yeah, all of them are. They're all private. The Amtrak, which is owned by the government, has to basically lease trackage rights. So yeah, sometimes, and when I say sometimes, I mean most of the time, Amtrak trains will have to sit and wait for freights to go through. They will, slip passenger trains in when they've got time and space. So yeah, which also leads to a lot of our trackage is beat senseless from heavy freight traffic. Yeah. Oh yeah, ours are primarily all freight. Through here, Amtrak runs on UP trackage. East Coast is primarily like CSX trackage, NS trackage, as you see on the horseshoe curve. So yeah, they have to pay for everywhere they go. Again, that's why we don't have high speed, because there is no dedicated passenger rail, again, except the NEC. Oh wow. H-Bahn Class 66. Here's a GP9 at Chesapeake in Ohio. Right there. We just passed. Actually, it was two GP9s. Okay, I was going to say, it's not ringing a bell for me, the Class 66. But then we don't do much class numbers. They'll use a model number that's associated. The two primary manufacturers anymore, since Alco left the ring, has been GE and General Motors. These here are General Motors. You can tell by the curved fuel tanks. Whoa. GE has an angled. Oh, okay. Oh, well, that makes sense. Yeah, it's the electromotive division of General Motors. So we think of Buick, Oldsmobile, Pontiac, Chevrolet, Cadillac. You know, we think of the automotive industry. And GE, geez, they do everything. I had a General Electric store for a while, doing small appliances and radio and TV and so on and so forth. Cab over SD40, right on. So a wide nose SD40. They built those for safety. I guess you could look at them that way, the wide nose being a cab over version of a you know, a short nose like the GPs here, for a conventional. But I bet that was pretty cool seeing it on the road, or on the rails. You know, you notice if you watch, even on TSW, I do not turn on any safety equipment. I'm funny that way. You know, and it probably, if it boils down to me not wanting to have to hit the cue repeatedly. I get in, I drive, I chat with my people. You know, it's very seldom that you'll see me running, you know, how do you say, oh shit, I love when I blank on a word. Prototypically, there we go. Either I'm running too slow or tossing the speed limits to the wind and seeing how fast we can go before we come off the rails, you know. Yeah, like I say, I don't do safety at all. Hey, wake up everybody. Nice old building. I love the small towns like this. Again, from upstate New York, you drive through all these little towns like this in the mountains. It's awesome. And trains everywhere. Oh, wow. There you go. That's the way to do it. Yeah, you're not going to get pulled over. I would imagine, though, with the way things are here, even though it's legal, they probably do random urinalysis on engineers, conductors, brakemen. I know they still do on CDL, on drivers, you know, truck drivers. I know they still do it. This is my best friend Dan. He's a truck driver, and it pisses him off greatly. Since legality, it's been a good thing. I've got members of my family are in the business, heavily in the business. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I did too. I haven't held a CDL in 25 years. think the last time I did was when I was operating a record. I mean, I drove commercially. I worked for a vending company for 10 years and drove a company vehicle, you know, a minivan that I still have, you know, bar hopping, fixing pinball machines, video games, jukeboxes, and so on. But they didn't require us to get a CDL, which was actually pretty cool. Oh yeah, I understand that. Very good. This is primarily my job. Calling bingo, I'm a volunteer. I retired 7-8 years ago. After so many years in the service industry, it's nice that I don't have to fix shit for people every day anymore. And I really upset people middle part of last year when I decided to really retire, where I'm not working for everybody else. When I retired, I was busier than I ever was because, oh, wait a minute, you don't have to go to work now? Well, you can come over here and fix this, and come over here and fix this, and hey, I need work done on my car. I was an ASC certified auto mechanic as well, because I had a hobby building hot rods, and I went into hot rod boats. And, oh, wait a minute, you work on boats? Oh, wait a minute, you know how to fix this, and you fix that? Oh, wait a minute. And finally, I just had to tell everybody, I'm done, man. Let me be for a while. But, yeah, I had to get out of it. Now I can indulge my hobbies. I like to stream and build gaming computers. I still, you know, keep my ham license and talk on the radio. I haven't, I need to get back into flying RC. I fly RC airplanes and RC boats, RC cars. I was heavily into radio control for a long time. What, switching from an automatic to a manual? I mean, I can do engine swaps in less than a weekend, but transmission swaps, sometimes if the most of the engine blocks will have provisions for the pivot for the clutch pedal, but a lot of frames won't. You have to do some welding to get it correct and work the firewall. And if you've got a donor car, that helps out a lot. 96? Okay. To me, that's new. But, yeah, I've worked on them. Last one I did, it was a Firebird. My second ex-wife, bought one of about that vintage, and it went out on her, and she's like, so I went there and cut a hole in the hump over the back axle and swap out a fuel pump. Oh yeah. An LT from Craftsman, what, a 5.3? Yeah, that would be awesome. Those are great for a swap. Far out. Or an LS. Do an LS swap. The LT, like the LT1 was the old traditional small block Chevy. But yeah, they can handle it. Basically, there's only about a 50-pound, about 100-pound, 100 to 150-pound difference between the stock V6 and the LS. So it might drop the front end an inch or so. And it might throw off the handling just a little bit, imperceptible, but it's going to have a lot more get up and go. Oh yeah. Oh cool. Very cool. There's people doing that here, have been for quite some time, bringing up Australian utes. There's a big call for the G8 crossover. You get the ute out of Australia, and it uses the same chassis as the Pontiac G8. Excuse me. So you can build basically like a the Holden. Yep. And you can get them registered as an RV in Ohio, which is pretty cool. Yeah. You put a 6.2 LS into one of those things, and they are serious hot rods. Both the tires turned into blue smoke generators. That's probably right. I've got a place right up the street from me here called PBJ, like peanut butter and jelly. It's a tuning service. He's got his dyno in there and whatnot. And I've seen a bunch of goats go through there, as well as what the CTX Cadillac, same thing. And he was building some pretty serious stuff out of there, but a lot of goats. The Cyclones? Oh yeah. I've always been a Mercury kind of guy. I've had 2 Grand Marquis and a Comet. I had a 71 Comet. Loved that little car. It's basically a Mercury Maverick. It had a 250 straight 6 and a bolt action 3 on the tree. I moved it down to the floor. Loved that little car. But I was in a head-on with an F-250 and destroyed it. Out-destroyed myself as well. Yeah. Actually, I've seen that with the flush grill. I have seen those. My roommate, Chris, he's an old buddy of mine from junior high, high school, so on and so forth. He sits back and watches what he calls car porn. He has, oh God, over 100 bookmarks on the living room computer set up for classic car sales places all over the United States, all over the world. And he'll be sitting in there just paging through different cars the whole day. And yeah, so we've seen a bunch of those come through. Well, not a bunch, they're fairly rare, but yeah, they were good hot rods. Mercury was a division of Ford that did a lot of racing back in the late 50s, and that was one that they raced. Nice. Sad part is, and I say sad for whatever reason, Chris, you pop the hood, he could hardly point out the engine. He has absolutely no conception of what makes a vehicle do what it does, or why, or how. He just, wow, it's cool looking, and I like it, and so on. And as a mechanic, I'm like, but don't you want to know? And he's just like, all I hear is wah, 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 wah. I'm Okay. It's one of the things I like about living on a fairly busy street that I do. I can sit on my porch, and on a nice day, especially in the spring, it's like a car show. Everybody breaks out their classics and puts them on the street. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I did that when I first went in the service. I mean, I did a little mechanic work before I went in the service. I had a 72 Kingswood Estate station wagon. I had a 63 Galaxy 500. I had the 71 Comet and a 73 Roadrunner. Then I went in the service. And during that time, I had done a little bit of mechanic work, not a bunch, you know, maybe a carburetor swap and stuff like that. But when I went in the service, I bought a 68 Rally Sport, and the motor shot craps almost within 3-4 months, and found myself building a motor, doing the engine swap. The old guy that was helping me build the motor at the machine shop let me help him, which was like going to a trade school. It was too cool. I learned a ton and started doing engine swaps all the time. Built a few hot rods. Like I say, when I got out of the service and came back after a while, after I got divorced the second time, I got back into boats. I had boats when I was a kid, when I was younger, and got back into boats, and I started doing mostly Ford engines, but yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. 87 T-Bird, wow. I worked on, my next door neighbor had an SC T-Bird that was early 90s. It was a roots blown V6 in that thing. And I did just a tune-up on it, and it cost a fortune. I can imagine. I was scared of them. That was the days of like the turbo coupe from the mid 80s, and that frightened me. I mean, I can imagine with a 302 in them, and so on, but that turbo 4-cylinder, that it was a cafe thing, corporate average fuel economy. They did the turbo coupe to have a larger car with better gas mileage, so that the corporate average would go higher. It was all about money, you know. Oh yeah. Yeah. What's up, son? I tell you what, that SC that he had, like I say, that was a roots blower on that V6 in that car. That thing had some balls to it. He had a turbo V6 in a Probe GT that was real quick. When that thing came on the boost, oh my god. Top end to second gear, it'd plant you in the seat. I was real impressed with that. But I mean, like, I did a tune-up on it, and it was $100 just for a set of plug wires. I'm like, what? You know, my V8s cost $30. I mean, crying out loud. Yeah, I almost have to agree with you. My cousin did one. He was building a 69 Chevelle, and a Chevelle SS. It was a 396 4-speed. It was a nice car. But while he was building it, to get around, he bought like a 69 or 70 Javelin, and it was a beater. But he ended up actually liking it. Now, Chris, he loves the AMX, the Javelins, and whatnot. I've never been a huge fan. The rear pillar is just too big for me. But I remember when they were very popular on the streets. And there was a guy that I met one time. He came by the skate park, the same skate park where that picture was taken, and he had one with a, I think it was either a 360 or a 390 in it, and he kept busting motor mounts, and he had literally a chain holding the block down to the frame to keep it from rolling it over in there. What's up, Mr. Snipes? Mr. Snipes is in the house. Yay!
Mr. Snippies! Sinker, excuse me, just for 1 minute. I'm gonna do something.
We'll make a brief stop at Terra Alta, and the brakeman is advised to set 5 or 10 retainers. Oh, God.
Mr. Snippies!
He is, of course, speaking parenthetically. Do they want me to set the handbrakes on a couple of cars? What, drag them down the hill?
I'm in danger.
Yeah, we should be.
Okay, let's go!
What are you up to this morning, Mr. Snipes? You having fun yet?
He's always having.
Oof. That would be a riot. My granddaughter has got one. I think it's got a 1.8 in it. BOHC. It's a cute car. They bought it from an estate. Some guy had bought it, garaged it, and maybe drove it once every month or two. And I mean, it still has the gold galvanization on every single nut and bolt on the car. It's like it was never driven. It's beautiful, but I've, done tune-ups on it. One, I put a slave cylinder on the clutch, replaced that. But yeah, they're cute little cars. I've worked on rotaries as well. They're fun motors. That 4-liter is one of those legendary motors, like the 300 straight 6 from Ford. They're almost indestructible. My cousin has one in a big lifted Jeep that she's got. They rarely use it, but yeah, they're good motors. Yeah, I think you're right. Yep. Mom's got one of those. She's got a Buick Lucerne that's got that set up, and if you don't let them overheat and keep the oil changed, they'll go well over 300,000 miles. Well over 300. My van has a 4.3 in it with a 700 R4. Same thing. They'll last forever. That one's got, I think like 360,000 on the clock right now, and runs as good as day one. It burns. Hey. Oh no! Bello 25. This hurts. Oh, I think we're supposed to stop this train. And yikes! full brake? We're in emergency. Might as well be. We're supposed to be stopping right here. Whew. Oh. I know what you mean. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, thank you for that. That's a very nice thing to say. I appreciate that. Oh. Looks like oh no, it's waiting. I was like, looks like I went too far. Phew. Let my brain stop splashing around inside the old brain carrier housing group. Oh. And now we're going again. Why did we have to? Oh, probably took the. Or are those? No, that's another string coming down. Another drag heading down the hill. I am not setting the brakes, even though they say to. We'll set up the dynamics, try to do a little bit. Come on, you can do it. Thank you. Whew. I'm gonna have to sit down and change that music out. YouTube says, "Thou shalt not ride the train" in music form. Actually, I'm not real worried about it. It just stops any hope of monetization, but still. Atlantic Records says, "Hey, cut it out." Yeah, this could be fun. Evidently, we're heading down a hill. Fairly steep one at that. Oh, 25 miles an hour. I don't think so. How you doing, Bello? Welcome aboard. Good seeing you in there. And again, thank you for the follow. Definitely appreciate it. Hopefully your Monday is going well. Yeah. That's the way I normally do it. Now we'll practice our moves, okay? Oh, sorry. Stay with me here. Give it a little braking. Hit me, peas. 25 miles an hour. They're out of their skull. Just imagine the view when we come off the rails, especially on the side of one of these really cool hills. That's a piece of cake. We can do that. wetter whip, Mac. Yeah, yeah. Especially if somebody, I mean, it's the age of the cell phone, somebody's going to be out there, right? Going, wow, look at that. As the train flies by. That will be in all the different videos on YouTube.
Hey, well, at least you'll be YouTube famous. You know, you've always wanted that in life, right?
Primarily, yeah, with these Jeeps on here, yeah, I would say so. That's kind of classic, isn't it? 2.3% grade? Yikes. Yeah, we're in it all right. Apply. $45? Oh, cool. Only got about a half mile and there's no real sharp turns. Shoot, if I were to set the handbrakes, I'd probably go too far and end up with 5 or 6 cars at the bottom of the hill with flat tires. They always sound good when they're going by and you're real fan. Bam, 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 bam. We're only at, oh shoot, we were only at 100 and some odd thousand. Shoot. We haven't even begun to get into negative numbers. Warm up the coffee. Oh. Yeah. Cheers, y'all. The little coffee cup. Huh. Must be real close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're 6 seconds off. 25 again. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's good. Oh no. That should do it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Type 2 Diabetes. Because who needs toes? Imagine washing it down with syrup. Dan used to be that way. He'd have a big old bowl of ice cream and then just schmutz a whole bunch of maple syrup over the top of it. Holy, how does he sleep? And fit in the car. And aren't there some places you just can't quite reach with the washcloth? Sounds like the same horn from the audio clip that I used. Easy. 34. Wow. Use a lot of helpers around here, but at a 2.4%. Wonder what the ruling grade is. It's got to be over 2. Oh, jeez. I can already feel a nap coming on. And it's only 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna go over to that creek over there and drown some worms. So what'd you do? Give up caffeine? Good Lord. Still do, you know, decaf coffee. Or do half and half like I do.
Well, I drink a pop now and then sinker,
Uh-huh.
but I drink mostly water.
Yeah, same here. I mean, what, coffee is 98.2% water? Popular belief. Ah, so you're sitting back waiting for the drugs to take effect. Okay. Yeah, I set my coffee maker up the night before. Become a habit. I've noticed that happening to me a lot more lately. I mean, it's not quite an hour, but up until I was probably 40, 45 years old, I'd wake up bright-eyed and bushy-tailed every morning. I could pass out at 2:30 in the morning, 6 o'clock, I'm up, yippee, let's go, you know. I never understood it. Neither did the people I was with. If we were out camping, oh my God, yeah, I'd be up getting the fire going at 5:30, 6 o'clock, up with the sun. Nowadays, I might be up at, 7 o'clock, 10 o'clock, it's nap time. No, she was probably bound by a gag order to keep that kind of information away from me.
Hey!
Perfect timing, Jordy.
Okay.
Sync it before you finish for the day. Whenever you do finish, I want to check some stuff with you for the books.
Checking the who-where?
I want to just check if you've got some DLC for a game or not.
Which game?
Urotro.
Yeah.
Oh, the new Bobcat came out. That's what it was.
No, not just that. He doesn't have much of the countries either because...
Yeah, I don't do loads or paint schemes or...
Yes, you do. You do it. Half-Life, you do loads of the
I
stuff.
don't.
Oh, wait, sorry. My mistake.
There's plenty of stuff on there for me to haul, and primarily when I'm driving, I'm looking out the windshield. So,
No, it's not that kind of data. That's like countries. I've got some stuff on there.
coolish.
Cool-ish. That's it. Well, this is a gift.
Elevacious? Love that name. It sounds like something I need to look up and watch. Yeah, this whole thing is a reenactment. Vicariously. Can you vicariously plagiarize somebody?
Yeah, showing up.
It's like being a peripheral visionary. I can see the future just off to the side.
I knew this would come in handy for something.
I saw a video clip the other day of a guy thanking everybody. He was talking about, what is it? The retinitis pigmentosa.
Alright.
And there is a big, what do you call it? A big group of people that help with different disorders in Orlando. You probably know them very well.
I don't know the people, but I know of.
And that's who he was talking about.
I know somebody at UCF who works in that field. Doctor.
Evidently, they're headquartered in Orlando.
I will Google something.
And they do a lot for people suffering from different types of, you don't want to say maladies, but, you know.
Orlando. Let's have a look. What is this?
Stopping in 1 mile. I want to get back in the brakes.
Got the Orlando chapter.
Yeah, it's right up here.
Is it going to let me use the website? Don't around the corner. It's going to be oh well, they know how to market to people.
Stop at the bridge signals. Oh boy. We made it down the hill without setting handbrakes. Probably want us to stop before the fouling point, but that might not happen. Awful close though.
That's fine.
Did you find them?
I think so. I guess this is the people you want about. Maybe I don't know.
Be tied on. Sit back and we wax. This journey will continue to conclude in the part 4. Okay. Well, during this time, I'm going to run across the hall. Far out. Kind of scared me for a second. Be right back.
Did you hear him stop? You made him stop. Congratulations. Yeah, that's cool. I respect that. Yo. It's all about you. It's AC. I don't know what an ACP is. Sure. Delete. Visual. Jesus Christ. Let's go to. Hello. Oh. don't want to log in. No.
Much better. Okay. Let's go. We're going to part 4. Trailer Jet part 4.
Trailer jet. Are you able? Yeah, you're on this
Yeah,
right.
speeding, right? Part 4. Oh, we haven't done this one yet. Last leg of the journey over the subdivision, crossing the Cheat River. Oh boy. And the Newburgh grades and arriving at famed Grafton, West Virginia. We have a Grafton in Illinois. Right across Das River. Evidently, we haven't done this one yet. Or completed it anyway. Rear helper set. Okay. Okay. Okay.
I can't professional.
On me. Get gauge and the steps in. Still won't let us have it. Oh well. All the lights.
Hey, guess where they're headquartered?
Who's that?
The Foundation Fighting Blindness. Have a guess. You'll never guess. You know, it's a big company.
Orlando?
No,
Oh.
Columbia, Missouri.
Oh, wow. College town. Far out.
I just thought it was quite funny.
Yeah. I did not know that.
I feel like every state has like a Columbia or a
Oh,
something
yeah.
similar. Every state ever.
Yep.
The singer is live. Anybody else important? Case is live. Come on, do your thing. Go. American Truck Simulator. You're not going to tell me off for giving people shout outs now, are you, Simple?
Ay, Not my style. Why? How is she still there? She must have left her computer turned on. Or they decided not to go to bingo. Huh, I'm gonna be quiet for just a minute here. She must have left it turned on. She didn't answer the phone. So she must be at bingo. Huh. Let's try. That's up to date. Huh. I'll be damned. I'll be darned. Ooh, spam. Ooh. I think I know what dinner's gonna be. Make some fried spam sandwiches. Or I can make some fish. I don't have any chips. Okay.
Let's see, I'm having mozzarella sticks. That's about it.
There you go. People say, what? No veg? I just drink a can of V8. That's what I do. Actually, I do that to keep my INR in line. Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, I drink a can of V8. It's scheduled. Keeps my viscosity in check. Actually, I think I've still got 3 or 4 tacos and a burrito left.
You got yourself, I'm afraid.
I went
you
to
finished
Taco
eating
Bell
yourself?
yesterday morning and got
there's no side
4
effects.
burritos and a 4 bean and cheese burritos and rice and a 12-pack of tacos.
Everybody go check out Mr. Snipes when he does eventually go live for the first time. Or the first time on Twitch. I'm a follow.
Yeah.
That's literally, that game is nearly the same age as me. That is crazy. I think it was like 2099.
Dude,
Don't
I've
forget
got
to tell me I was
consoles
thinking-
older than you.
I've got holes older than you, son. He's still playing Richard Burns Rally from 30 years ago. Nearly 30 years.
It's a really long game. Yeah, it's a good game.
Yeah, it's like the best rally simulator type game ever on PC. Slash anything, in fact. I've heard people say it's the best.
What do they say? It's all encompassing.
All encompassing.
I'll be right back, guys.
I didn't get my
Nope.
compass out.
That's one of those where you turn left and right. 20 years worth of mods. There you go.
Yeah, exactly, see? I knew it was modded like hell. I'd be the worst at the co-driver in a rally game. Right, left,
Fuck!
right, other left.
It's hard to figure out where I'm supposed to go when the guy sitting next to me just keeps screaming shit, 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 shit.
Oh shit, that would be good.
Which way is that?
Someone forgot to give me GPS directions.
At what point were we supposed to be upside down? Shut up, shit, 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 shit.
You see, I like that. We can have a laugh about that. Other people take shit too serious. It's fun.
Yeah. I wonder sometimes when I watch people go across a rise and they grab air, are they screaming yeehaw? 'Cause I used to do that all the time. There was a spot in the road in between here and where Jess lives, and she lives now like 2 blocks from where she grew up. And whenever I go down and pick her up and coming by, we'd go across that hump at 60 plus miles an hour, and I would yell yeehaw, and she's like, you know, 1.5 years old in her car seat going yeehaw. I kind of wonder if she still does that or even thinks about it when she goes across that hump, because she remembers a lot of that stuff and holds it dear, and that is very endearing.
Hey, da 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 da.
Yep.
Hey.
I sometimes wonder about crap like that. Mandy and Nikki will be old ladies in a nursing home sitting back. Remember that time, the first time we set Dad on fire? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why we have to watch this shit. I remember when that show first started on TV. I used to kind of relate to Fozzie because we both played the piano. Make a brief stop at Tunnelton. And the brakeman survives. Set 5 to 10 retainers. Oh God! Help
Where'd that
control
joke
the
go?
train. Where the who the what?
With the joke, I was just going to chat.
Check yourself out. Nice. We are cooking. That's one of those, yeah, I was born by C-section. You wouldn't normally notice any difference, except when I leave the house, I have to go out through the window. Thank you.
I wonder who was the person to popularize the drum roll thing. Drum hit, sorry, not drum roll. But
It's called a rim shot.
yeah, that. I wonder who the person was to popularize it.
Good question. You can always Google it.
Nah, probably not.
Who
You made
popularized the rim shot? This task
You
was
can,
unsuccessful. Damn.
Should I put one incognito mode, you think? That's it.
I failed.
Who popularized?
Big surprise. That's probably why there's no check mark on there. I probably made it to here each time. Well, it still says to go via. How did I fail it? Was I supposed to stop right there? There's no marking. How did I
It
fail
was
it?
popularized by jazz drummer. What's his name? How do you say it? I guess?
Glenn Miller.
No. Gene Krups.
Krupa?
Sorry, Gene Krupa. Sorry.
Yeah. Wild.
Yeah.
Gene Krupa is a legend in the
Learn
drummer
something new
world.
every day.
I used to listen to Gene Krupa when I was a kid. Actually, oh no, that was Buddy Rich. I was going to say Buddy did. Buddy and Gene were from the same school. Buddy did like a drum off thing with Neil Peart. So they don't know it yet. Nice.
I think Singer's going to have to mute his mic for that one, but we're going to do it quickly.
For a second, I almost thought that was Snipes saying that. I was like, man, I've met these people. Like, yikes. He's a nice guy, but I don't know if I'd want to see him in a sex tape.
One day it'll find out. And it'll be too late. I'll made my millions by then.
If I failed it, why is it letting me continue? Come on, dude.
I've got World Dog War 3 outside, so if you hear any barking or growling, it's not me.
Thanks for clarifying that.
Don't want you know, getting frightened or anything, right? Thinking I turned into a wolf halfway through the stream.
Sure.
Become a werewolf, you know? Like those
Lupin?
weird movies. There's Lupin? The
Lupin?
Lupin?
Yeah, I don't mean like in an aircraft.
Roller coaster. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, that's it.
You, Jess, and Mark, and the kids, when they're older, should go to Six Flags and film it. Not the kids, just film it. I just wanna
Actually,
see
I've
throw up
still
on
got
Ferris
pictures somewhere here in the house. I've got a few of those from the first hills
Alright.
of me choking her out and you know stuff like that.
Allegedly, for the record.
She looked like she was having a good time, but that might have just been a grimace.
Oh dear. The thoughts of Lil Sinker are not the thoughts of anybody.
Oh no, it was absolutely hilarious.
The fact I
We
can
used to
memorize
do it
this
every time
easily.
just so we could see our picture up on the screens, even if we didn't buy the picture.
That's funny.
You know, when you get off, you wander by, you know, exit through the gift shop kind of thing. You go by and they've got the, yeah, this was you. You want to buy the picture? And it's me throttling her. I used to wonder how some people did those. That was a thing for a while. You can probably still look them up, I guess. But there were guys that would go around doing just weird
Various
things.
things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen them playing chess, you know, playing cards, stuff like that. How
Yeah.
they smuggled a chessboard and all the pieces, and they'd have to be glued to the board, you know. And they're both sitting there thinking, you know, and one of them's getting ready to move a piece in the picture on a roller coaster, you know, going down the first hill. People behind them are holding up their hands. They're sitting there thinking about their next chess move. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, shoot, that's awesome.
You could probably just Google the images on First Hill pictures.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. There's a one here of a guy. This has got to be photoshopped because it's a guy holding up a baby.
Yeah.
And then I click on it and it says he was trying to throw it back to his car. I love Reddit. Full of idiots. I mean, clever people. I mean, idiots. Yeah, I mean, idiots. Yeah, if you ever want to lose yourself, Sinker, for like 6 days.
Okay, if you just put in First Hill pics, it's nothing but San Francisco. Okay.
There's a person, a lady with her top lifted up, shall we say? The person operating the camera that day was over there. Hey, doggy! How you doing? What you doing, little doggy? What you doing, little doggy? What you doing, little doggy? Oh, be careful the wire. Be careful.
And now it's just showing roller coasters. None of the ones I was looking for.
Roller coaster.
Tell you what. You remember that song, right?
What?
Roller coaster.
Life is. Yeah.
Who
No,
was
two
it?
songs.
Who did that?
I've got no idea the band, but I know it's from like the 80s or something.
It was the 70s. Yeah.
Maybe. There's two songs, I know that one. And then I know Life is a roller coaster, I just gotta ride.
The one that the Ohio City Players did
There you go. I knew
was
this random
famed in wives' tales for a woman being stabbed in the recording studio while
Jesus.
they were doing the song. And if you listen closely, you can hear her scream.
What the fuck?
Serious, look it up.
Not interested. My Google search history, I'll have to go into incognito mode again.
Not even close. It was
One
a
second.
wives' tale.
Oh, was it real?
No.
Oh shit. What? I misheard, I didn't hear the first bit. So. That reminds me I need to switch off my VPN because I'm currently connected to Ireland. Don't let Ireland know I'm connected to Ireland. There we go, I'm not connected to Ireland anymore.
Urban Legend. The screen was done by Billy Beck, the Ohio Players keyboard player. It turns out a DJ out in California made a crack about someone in the band killing a girl. Woohoo! 61, huh? Okay, full service braking. 61 and 25. We might just lean a little bit to the outside. Thank goodness they lean the tracks.
What happens when Singer gets distracted? This is why TSC is a much better game for him. Even if he goes through a red signal, he's fine.
Yeah.
Spotty's not a thing on TSC.
Second solo from the album Love Roller Coaster spawned an even darker urban legend. Haven't posted here about yada yada yada. That's good. I was only 11 when this record came out in 75. Wow, okay. He was born in 64. And this kind of thing scared the crap out of me. Not like playing Stairway to Heaven backwards. Nice. Must have been crazy because then you put on the recording of the poor woman scream in the middle of the song like you do when you killed someone. Oh yeah, it was covered by the Chili Peppers. I'll be darned.
Of course it was. Don't surprise me.
Yeah, true. Yeah, but I remember listening to that song just to hear that. Love that guitar. Yeah, man. What's up, lad? You remember that song, don't you? I'm sure you do. Love Roller Coaster from the Ohio City Players.
It's that song like roller coaster.
Yeah.
It's the one. Hi, Black.
Hey, what's up?
Sky.
That one.
Yeah.
That's all I can play. Oh god, there's mom. Shit. I'll be quiet for just a second.
I'll keep an eye on the train, it's fine. You do you. Oh, what was that?
This time I actually stopped in the right spot. Huh. Brain slippage. I like that. Huh. What are we supposed to unhook? It just says unhook. But it's not saying what to unhook. How do we do
I
that?
think it said something about the pusher.
There's a way to look it up. Let's see here. Drop off the helper set. I just made one. Oh, okay. Let's see. How did we do that again? Unhookifying? Oh, those are the brakes we were supposed to set. Drop off the 3 helpers. Couple. Ready to continue. Ding. Wow, I did it.
Proud of you.
I know, me too, right?
Wasn't expecting that kind of progress this early on, but fair play. Mr. B4D,
Happy?
are you around tomorrow?
What?
Are you around tomorrow? Are you available? Are you free?
I'm not sure right now.
No worries.
I think I do. No, I don't know for sure.
Oh shit, the wrong way.
She's got to work.
Ah, okay. No worries.
She does that.
Yeah. That's a hard life right there, isn't it?
Upset me. Oh, who is this? Why, what's up?
No, I was just seeing if you wanted to play something tomorrow with me and Sinker. That's all good.
That wasn't it. How do I get back to the route?
Playing around with my OBS. Rock.
Oh, don't touch Grok with a fucking phone.
Oh, I don't have, I mean, I'm not putting my face in. I brought my wonderful cookie. Oh, I'm back to life.
Oh,
Damn it.
And showed my wife, and she got sad and already crying. It's okay, I'll be back again.
you also put some pictures in of Sinker and wanted it to make it without clothes on, right? That's
Maybe
what
click
it
it again.
did. I don't know
Ah, there we go.
if that's true. Right, Sinker?
What did I do?
Those Grok nudes that you released.
Shh. I didn't make any money off that, so it's not true.
Oh, shit.
I played with
I know that's what we got the pictures of.
made him live. Briefing.
I made Doco's logo as well the other day, just before on ChatGPT. So Doco's got a new logo because of me.
I think Buster uses something like that. He took one of my. I monkeyed with my my insignia, the Vegas insignia.
I will say, right, I love your stream starting screen. It makes me think of like Gladiator or something like that.
Oh,
Wasn't that another porn film? Sorry.
now on that screen I changed. I put the new updated. Well, I still have my whatever my insignia, but the skull. But I actually Bug took it in and took the. No, I take it back. Grok. I took that in to Grok to make an animated, something animated. They come up with a couple of cool things. But now I'm in between my certain scenes, like a curtain or something. Curtains.
Ooh, cool.
My burning skull. This insignia. Burning. Also have. I don't know. There's certain things I try to monkey around with this and all, but I don't think you're really gonna get it on the free version. We did figure out how to make them longer than 6 seconds. You can extend it, but you can see the breaks in the extensions as you extend that video. So, you know, if you extend something and then you create that, you extend it, it'll add to that previous
That's cool.
video in the same setting. Doesn't change anything, but adds more dialogue. I don't know. It's pretty addictive.
Jeez.
I'd like to see what it'll do to extend my dog Cookie. See what it would add to it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm serious. My wife got sad. I brought him to life. The only thing that was, I didn't have a full body picture of him, just a picture of his face and his feet sticking out of the ball. That he was
Oh, okay.
Right.
It's an actual dog.
Yeah,
Okay.
his name is Cookie.
What did you think?
A creamy center, you know. Grab it by the top and the bottom and twist, and then.
Oh,
you
like
know,
like an Oreo or something, right? I get what you're saying.
yeah.
Now he said Cookie. Am I a dog? That my wife is?
Yeah.
I don't think I put a picture up.
I take my dog Cookie. What do you dip it in coffee and ignore the screams when you wolf it down? Get it? Wolf it down?
Now get out. That was
I-
horrendous.
I know it was.
You have kids though, so you're allowed that.
Thanks.
Brock didn't get his body right because he didn't really have a full body view of it, but he had a instead of being a dark brown, solid dark brown, he had a kind of like a I want to say between like a tiger and zebra type fur, like come down his backbone and come down his side, but it didn't pick that up because it didn't, obviously the picture doesn't show anything of what his body color was. It just kind of blended it in. But it's his face.
Here's a question for you. What do these locomotives, some old hot rods, and football players have in common?
We've all committed crimes.
Trains?
When the trains go by here, look at them. Especially when
Looks
you're
like a
looking
running back or
straight
something.
down.
I don't know.
Let's see if I get my thing out here. The next time it goes by,
The football players?
shit, it'll be down here. Yep. Let's see here. Let's do this. And then come around here. See this right here? Top of the hood. Okay. You know why they do that? It was a thing on race cars too for a while.
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
How they paint the top of the hood black.
Oh. Got the reflection of the sun. I imagine.
You got it.
The only thing I can relate to football players.
Exactly.
Underneath their eyes.
Yep. They paint the black stripes underneath their eyes to keep the reflection out of their eyes of the bright lights. That way you can look up for a football that's flying at you and still see it. But they
Or you hit
did
that
it
car
on,
that you wouldn't have saw if it wasn't.
yeah, you do it on, a lot of people did it on cars, the satin black. The scoops, and a lot of times the entire hood. They'd paint a satin or flat black. Keep the reflection off of it. I'm sorry, as you were. Oh yeah, I ate those dog cookies. They're good.
Yeah, it'd be kind of cool if I felt safe and secure enough to put my face on the action guy there on the game. I'm just not gonna do it.
Dude. Okay. Look at this. Do you honestly think? You know? Hey,
No,
KS, thank you
just
for the raid,
basically,
sir.
It's basic because
I understand.
more information for some criminal, which does not exclude FBI, CIA, blah blah blah, KGB, blah blah blah, blah 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 blah. Using it. Of course, they've got pictures. I know that. Until you see really how the justice system works and been involved in it, easy to make a criminal out of you and think about a damn thing. Oh, just social media in itself. I love to do it. Don't need to crap all over the world. Anyways, call me paranoid, that's fine. I'll take it, accept that title.
It's your life. You do what you want at the end of the day,
Exactly.
mate.
It's my life.
Everybody's life is their own trip, man.
I wanna live forever.
Okay.
That's right.
That, in fact, can stop.
And I
Yeah.
proved that's possible. It's about my dog.
Horrendous. That was marvelous. At least the dev school thought that.
I do see that being a problem with the Hollywood elite. Why they're complaining about AI so bad, if you think about it. They pretty much can eliminate actors and actresses altogether and just create movies with AI generated movie stars.
Do you know that Arc
Never
Raiders?
age or never die.
You know that Arc Raiders? The game.
Mm-hmm.
It was heavily criticized for using AI, voice generated. So like it would get the hired voice actors, and then to do the touch up, they used AI to do touch ups on their voices. So like I don't know, they'd say like
You mean like a Cher concert?
And so they only had to pay the voice actors once, and then they used AI for the rest of the vocals. So people were a bit critical of that. I mean, I understand it, game developers. You don't have a lot of money, it's a good idea, but...
What was
That
that called?
guy,
Auto tune or something like that?
It's not that kind of... It's more like the way like using the... Yeah, like words
Yeah.
unnaturally, so like to get them to say phrases, and then
Right.
clip the words out of the phrases and put them in different phrases and stuff.
I can't remember the guy's name. It's just right there. You know, it's right behind you. on the wall.
Stop at Grafton Station.
But the actor, he does the all right, whatever. He's Pat.
Alright,
Pat.
is it
He pat
Matt
his
Damon?
voice, and I don't blame him
Chris McConaughey?
because
Chris,
that's what it's going to come down to.
Chris McConaughey, is it? Matt Damon.
Matthew McConaughey.
Matthew McConaughey. Fucking, why did I think who's Chris McConaughey?
There isn't one. Well, there might
That's
be,
why it
of
was in the
course.
back of my eyeballs. I couldn't say it. I knew it was Matt something.
Alright. Oh fuck, I've got a pen.
But yeah, they're screwed. I mean, that's just not acting. I mean, think about it. You can create actors that never die.
I have created.
You don't have to pay them.
I've created songs that have been released that are using AI. It's horrendous. But it's cool in another way as well. But also horrendous.
My brother-in-law is in, well, he's retired. He just retired. He was in the movie business, the Hollywood business.
Oh
He
really?
was complaining about that a year and a half ago, and I told him, I said, well, I hate to say it, he's looking at me like I'm crazy. Hollywood's kind of done. He's like, look at me and kind of got defensive. Of course, he's retired now. He's retired since I made that comment.
It's
But
true though, right?
I'm
Like
starting
you
to
know,
agree
they,
with, yeah, well, he comes out and starts saying stuff like he was home for Christmas. He starts talking about stuff. I look at him and he looks at me and it's like, yeah, I know, you told me a year ago that this stuff doesn't come. It is.
it's true though, because look how many times they have to repeat ideas. They don't have any new ideas. What was that movie that just remade? Like literally, and it's been like 30 years. I can't remember. It came out like last year sometime.
Sure.
Oh man, did it have somebody from WWE?
What rail are you on here? Anchor?
Was it
Oh,
Happy Gilmore? I think that's the one that remade.
I'm in, I think, again, in, well, somewhere on the, up the East Pennsylvania-ish. Supposed to stop right here. For a crew change. You might have to walk a little bit.
Yeah, I'm sure they released a new, a remake of Happy Gilmore last year. I'm sure they did.
That would make sense, wouldn't it?
Well, there was two.
I mean, for the
I
new-
watched the second. What was the other? There was Happy Gilmore, and then there was here, I watched it. I swear. Oh. I watched that.
Yeah.
It wasn't a remake. Like exactly the same stuff, just different people. It's a sequel.
Yeah, that might be the sequel. That nobody wanted or needed. Maybe. Well, I can just tell like Hollywood needed it to make money. One of my favourite ever things upload was years ago. Somebody taped up over the Hollywood sign and changed it into Hollyweed. I was like, yeah, that's more cool. It's like, you've been up there.
Big surprise. Yeah, and Holly Weird and
Yeah. Thing is, though, to get up to that sign, that's some pretty, fair play. That's some pretty urban exploring, shall we say?
oh yeah. Okay, will you give it to me here?
No.
Of course not.
Oh, it's the crosswalk. Go back and forth,
Back and forth.
up and down. Sideways, sideways. This way and that way. That's what the walk up.
You think about it. How that place ever got past its health and safety checks, I've got no idea. Right?
Yeah, I would think Board of Health, and everything else.
Yeah, man, that place
Like
would have
a
been shut down.
Oompa, like sneezing in the hot chocolate.
Yeah, man, that's like,
Perhaps
That was
it's
real life.
1.79 miles. Oh, I swear. That was the
you know,
wrong
Oompa Loompa
one.
sneezing in my chocolate. Tell you that for me.
Because it's not the right place to stop.
Think are you causing issues again?
I guess.
This game doesn't give you an indication where to stop at all.
Well, yeah,
No, sir.
now it's saying in 1.78 miles.
It's not like Train Sim World where like it shows you where to stop. Or you can tell it where it shows you.
Yeah.
It's it's very what's the word, loose with its guidance.
Of course, the real world doesn't have a track how it doesn't stop.
Does it not? Damn it! No wonder I didn't get hired.
I know.
We don't know this because none of us are trained
An
drivers. So.
engineer.
Yeah.
Conductor, engineer, and it's-
Sinker, yes, you may have spotted, being real fun, but you've never seen from the driver's point of view.
Let's try it. Yeah. Nope.
I trained a couple times up to Chicago.
How long does that take from you?
That's
I
what
have
learned.
as well.
Dirty
Yeah,
spots
mine's
on the
like
inside
a
of the
6
track.
hour.
Learn what that is.
How long is that from you, Lev? Like how many hours?
What's that?
I have trained to Chicago.
To take the train,
Yeah.
or when you actually get on it to get there?
Oh,
or
yeah,
how long
wait,
it
wait.
takes to drive up to get on it? When you
No,
get on it?
wait. No, how long it takes from like you leave the train station to getting into Chicago?
I don't know right off. I don't if it's like a 2.5 hours maybe 3.
Oh, that's not that bad. That's like when I travel to London.
I mean, driving it's 3.5 hours to get into it's at Chicago city limits past Gary. But
Yeah, I was gonna say.
train, I don't know. It depends. You know, if it would take off and go straight there, it'd probably be there an hour and a half.
Right, yeah.
It's not that far.
So how
Yeah.
far apart do you guys live?
Oh, probably about
What?
7.5, 8 hours.
Not far. Not that far.
I know we had people that worked at our home office in Chicago when they were still in at Princeton, who lived in Gary, and
Geary.
when they
love the
moved,
name.
they moved up by Midway, moved the home office up to Midway. And
Isn't it
they
true that,
left the company because it was too far to drive?
Isn't it true that O'Hare used to be called Orchard Field?
I think so.
That's why it's ORD.
Yeah, and I think they still use it.
Yeah, they use the ORD still.
Thank you, Zeke.
Yeah.
KS had pointed that out too. I did not know that it is my anniversary. Got to be 4 or 5 years.
How long have you been married? He
My
hasn't been
my
married.
affiliate. No.
His affiliates
Yeah.
lasted longer than his
I
marriages.
just see it. I just saw that.
First one was January 2nd. The second one was no, I'm sorry, June 2nd. The second one was in January something.
You got your brights on or something? They keep flashing.
No, they don't come on until they're almost on top of you.
Oh, my wife's van around Jesus, I mean, it's got bright lights on it. They're aimed properly. But we're on like those dark 2-lane highways going through Indiana and Ohio, so we're going trip stuff. Every other car about flashes this. And of course, when I'm behind the wheel, I don't take that shit. I put the passing lights on and do it until they turn theirs off. If they don't, I go right past them with the passing lights on.
I find myself doing that. Hey, thank you for the sub there, good sir. Ladies and gentlemen, a sub from Zeke Cooper. Yeah, I'm one of those that I probably because, you know, I'm old and that shit's bright, man. If I don't have the time to flash my brights, I will just flip off the car as it goes by inside the truck so they don't see it, of course. But,
We'll get 3 stories
you
up.
know, yeah.
I don't do it to everybody. The guy that's coming at me down the road a little bit, when he gets to me and he blinks at lights, I'll blink him on bright real quick and show him that I'm not on bright. It's the assholes that get right up there and go, "Ooh, she's something," right when he gets just about, 100 feet, 100 yards, or 100 feet, or whatever it is, it turns them on, and I just
It's for me. It's them new xenon lights. They are way too bright. They don't need to be that bright. I don't know if you guys have them over that way.
Oh,
but
yeah, we do.
They are blinding. Like they do not need to be that light.
Some of the new
That's right,
LEDs are like that too, where I wish I had, a spotlight that I could put up on top or enough light bars to fry their eyebrows off.
Yeah, me
But
too.
that's just me. I'm old and curmudgeony, so I've got an excuse.
You know, Googled it the other day.
what's that? You got that?
Curmudgeonly is not in the dictionary.
Gosh, what a thing to not
How
do.
much is what a dictionary? What'd you say?
Curmudgeonly, the word curmudgeonly is not in the dictionary.
Oh,
Am I breaking up, am I?
good for me.
Some youngster probably left it out. I can't believe it. See, that's a play with. Yeah, okay.
That's quite funny.
But back to Chicago and stuff like that, they're trying to get freaking bears to come here to Indiana.
I've heard, yeah, I've
And
heard.
I'm like, what the hell?
But you've already
And
got
they're
the
not-
Colts.
And they're not
Doesn't make
taking it to
sense.
any big city. All they're doing is moving it 20 minutes away from Chicago. And
Is it for tax reasons?
it's because, supposedly, Chicago, I don't know, they need a new stadium or something. I don't know. But now we're going to be, well, the taxpayer's going to end up paying. You know, and it's like, well, yeah, that's all we need is another losing team. You know?
Yeah, you could more than likely be assured of
Good for a
that.
long time and won the Super Bowl and stuff. Oh, shit. Plus, I don't follow professional sports.
I think I was talking to one of my friends at the stadium on Saturday. He follows the Seattle Seahawks who've just won the Super Bowl. He put, I can't remember how much he said he put on. I think it was like $20 or something, or $10. Sorry, £10 on Seattle to win the Super Bowl to start the season. He got 6,000 to 1, so you got 6,000 back.
Very nice. If you're making a bet on a 6,000 to 1, I think I could have afforded $20.
I think it was a buck actually. Now thinking about it, if he got 6,000 back.
Yeah, that's why I'd have dropped 20 on it. Because if it does pay, woohoo!
Right. Stick 100 on it. Damn.
It'd be easier just to have him shot than pay him. Oh, it'd be cheaper too.
Out there.
I didn't realize about the Pistons though. Going back to talking about sports teams, I didn't realize like you were saying they started off in your city.
Yeah, Portland Pistons.
That's mad.
That's because
Same as,
because Zollner was. Well, Zollner Pistons.
I think the Los Angeles Clippers were originally in Buffalo, if I'm right. Via San Diego.
It was not
as well.
entirely successful. Figures.
Is that because you stopped?
Well, no, it was something right off the bat. They said I did wrong. I have no idea what it was, but it was something. Let's see here. Who we
Well,
got?
here where my understanding was Discord decided to extend the crap till when was it? Middle of the year sometime? Face recognition or age verification. That was interesting. Now that game looks realistic as hell.
Yeah,
That one.
doesn't it?
Even got the rust.
Pretty cool.
Normally
huh?
you only find rust on sinkers brakes because they're the things that get slammed on the most.
That's the airbag car, isn't it?
Sometimes I come up behind people rather quickly and nail the brakes, and the paint gets scared and jumps off.
One engine? That must not be a very big trainer.
Yeah, it's only there to pump up the brakes going downhill. It might be a transfer from Johnstown down to Altoona.
They all tune on them cars?
Yeah. You always wondered how it made it into the little cans.
We got my stepdad. He's the one that plays Boulder. He with us. His neighbor across the road is whack job, but he was
Hey,
always
Sinker. Didn't know you
telling
lived
us that
across the street from this guy.
he'd look at a railroad car supposedly. He says those I could tell those were in Chicago. And his stepdad asked him, "Why is that, Steve?" He goes, "Well, look at the graffiti on it." That's his mentality. It's like, come on.
There are people that study train car graffiti.
I don't know about this guy. He might. 'Cause he's
There are rail fans that take pictures just for the graffiti. It's a big thing. It's a lot bigger than I ever thought. We always thought it was just, oh God, being defaced. But there's some pretty heavy artwork going on.
I mean, that could be, but stepdad, he, it sounded like he was saying, well, all cars are graffitied, and all the graffiti comes from Chicago. It's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
are you serious?
Yeah.
And knowing this guy, he probably doesn't know much more
They get hit everywhere.
Indiana, and Illinois, and Chicago. This guy's a real nosy guy, too. He's always, what was that car over there in your driveway? I noticed that sat there for a while.
And nobody ran over and graffitied the side of it, did they?
He's one of those guys who's got his nose up everybody's ass. And if it really matters, those are some nice clean ones.
That's
But
weird.
he's the type of guy that if somebody come around there and they had a white van and they were loading it up with the neighbor's frickin' lawn chairs, he probably wouldn't even pay attention. Just look, maybe that's what he's doing, moving new cars around. Along with it's the ones going to the junk.
There's a lot. Well, there is the Altoona Rail Works, and there's another one up at the top of the hill. I think NS has an engine facility down in Altoona as well, like UP does in Cheyenne. Yeah, when you see the blue caps on the roller bearings, you can tell they're still fairly new. Like those.
Those are loaded, aren't they?
Yeah, you can tell
You
if
can
you.
see the bow. In the,
Well, no, they do that so that it runs out in the center at the bottom.
oh, okay.
But if you look at the trucks, at the side of the truck, you can see that gap above the springs.
Yep.
That lets you know that it's full. That gap would be a lot smaller if not gone. Like if you look at these, you'll notice that that gap is almost non-existent because these cars are empty. But yeah, that's how you can tell they're loaded down.
Makes sense, both of them. So
Wow.
the
3
tubes that are
DPUs.
welded together. Oh, there's the main. There's the main body of the tanker. Then has got a tape to it.
Right. Yeah. So that when they empty it out, it naturally runs down to the center. Even though they're very rarely evacuated from the bottom, they'll take it out from the top. They just have a tube that goes all the way down, just like a gas tank. The pickup will be down at the bottom of the tank.
Yeah, when I worked for Advanced Mixer, the drum, a couple things that I just kind of learned when I worked there. Those drums come in, I think they're put together, they were put together somewhere else, brought in as a unit, but then the guys had to bring them in and weld the auger.
Yeah, inside.
And those guys we called them tunnel rats because, man, that was a hot job. Those hot summer days, they were in there. They put a big fan. They put fans in there, but they had to be careful because with their welding, it would blow their flames.
Right.
Stuff like that. But those guys had the worst job, man. But they'd
I'm
go in
telling
there,
you, it
they'd
sucks.
Plates and they'd weld it in an auger,
Mm-hmm.
linear way.
A lot
You
of
know
people
why-
don't even know that they exist. They're like,
Did
well,
you know
the
that-
thing doesn't tilt up or anything. How does the concrete all of a sudden come out?
Right.
Right? Well, you just reverse the rotation of the tank and the auger pushes it out. You know, they're like, oh.
Have you ever seen a cement truck going down the road that did not have the barrel turning?
Oh, not unless you want that thing to solidify in there.
Well, empty, even empty.
Not
You know
really,
why, you know
but
why they do that? Oh, they don't. If they don't run that barrel, they're actually going to be in trouble unless it mechanically fails and they can't. But it destroys the rollers. The roller truck.
oh, if they sit, oh, I can see that. Yeah, get flat
Okay,
spots.
Yep. They have to roll. Anytime they're in movement, they have to
Mhm.
have that.
That makes sense. But yeah, I know what you're saying. Being in there a couple of times when I was in the motor pool in Yuma, we ran, well, not a couple of times we always ran both vacuum and mechanical sweepers out on the runways and taxiways.
Mhm.
And a couple of times, a couple of the trucks had to have the inside of the main vessel redone. And we would crawl in there first to wire brush it all out, hose it all out. After it dried, we'd have to go in there and repaint the interior of those tanks. And I mean, you want to talk about just a screwed up job. I did it twice, and that was plenty enough. And, you know, in Yuma, it's 110 degrees in the winter. And you're inside there swinging rattle cans. You come out, and your nose is painted black, you know, from breathing, because for some odd reason, we didn't have masks to wear. Or thought, hey, I don't need a mask, you know, that kind of shit.
This asbestos really tastes good this time of the month.
Yeah. But, you know, working in there, we didn't have to do any welding. We just had to go in there and clean it all out and then repaint the inside of those tanks. And that sucked. And it was odd because, and they were metal. Now, the fire trucks, we also did fire trucks there. The onboard tanks, they were only like 4,500 gallon tanks. With the baffles and everything, you could go down inside of them, and most of those things were fiberglass. Most of those tanks. Don't ask me why. I have no idea. But they were cool to go in and play with. You know, they had the baffles in them and everything.
The drums on those cement trucks, if they ever failed or something happened where they would, the concrete would cure, they'd bring them, well, not every one of them in the world come to us, but locally here, they bring them to us, and then they have to cut them, basically cut them apart, cut
Yeah.
the drum away from the concrete, break up the concrete, so you put it wherever they take recycled concrete or landfill. But yeah, once they
You mean you can't just go in there with a hammer and chisel it all out?
I don't, well, You'd think so. If it wasn't too bad, probably. I mean,
Yeah.
it was like if it was a full load or something.
Well, gang, I think.
The labor would justify it, you know.
Yeah.
Cut it up, send the metal off for scrap, recycle the metal and concrete, whatever they do with that. They grind that shit up.
But you don't think it, did you say?
Yeah, I think I'm going to call it there. We're going to run over and see if we can find
I've got nobody on.
Darko. Just went live
Oh,
doing some TSW6.
was he?
See if I can find him.
Do you like his new logo?
He doesn't have it up right now on Twitch.
Ooh. Oh, I was playing TSW. I didn't know he played that game anymore. I thought he only flew.
Have it? Let's see if I can find him.
Steady beautiful, we go loud and so proud.
There we are. Pink. Pink. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Good. Northwestern. A UP Heritage unit lead. Very good. Well, we're gonna go over and raid Darko. I do want to thank everybody for coming by today. We had so much going on. Had a lot of great people in here to watch some Train Sims Classic. Very cool. Zeke, thanks for the sub again. I definitely appreciate it. KS for the raid. Yippee. Our new followers, Bello25 and Starian SR2. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that. Everybody that came by. Again, Darko, Jordy, Mr. Snipes, Bled, geez, who else was in here? Everybody. Mom was here.
KS was in here.
Love you, hon. Yes, KS was in. Thank you very much. And I will be back tomorrow. Probably be driving a little bit, you know. We'll see how that goes. Until the next one, of course, you know how that works, right? Peace, have fun, don't die.